Hello, friends, and welcome back to r/IDontWorkHereLady and our first story, the saga of the fall of the crazy Karen. Crazy lady at department store tries to chase me. A little bit of a backstory. I used to live in Wisconsin where snow can create slipping hazards in certain department stores. So one Sunday night, I'm headed home from church and decide to stop by Walmart to pick up a large storage bin. I was getting ready to move, so I wanted to be prepared. Anyway, I make my way over to the storage bin aisle trying to find the largest bin they had when all of a sudden this rather large lady, let's call her LL, huffs up to me and snaps her fingers saying I need to follow her and help her lift, insert whatever item she couldn't lift. Me. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't work here. LL. Huffing and puffing, well, obviously you work here because you're wearing a tie. I had a button-up shirt, tie, and khakis on because I'd just gotten out of church. For some reason, tie equals I work at Walmart. Me. Nope, sorry, just got out of church, that's why I'm dressed up, which I thought sounded pretty reasonable. Lo and behold, I just opened up all gates of hell and Satan himself was about to grace me with his presence. LL. I don't give a F where you came from. All I want from you is to lift my damn, whatever item she needed, into my damn cart. Now get your butt over here before I get your manager and have your butt fired. Now I'm a pretty laid-back guy, but at this point, I snap back at her. Me. B-word, I do not work here. Now leave me the hell alone and let me find my bin in peace. At this point, I grab the largest bin I saw. Not heavy, but rather awkward to carry, and head to the checkout line when I see LL following behind me, still yelling obscenities and saying she's going to have my butt fired. I'm a good 20 to 25 feet away from her, but she picks up speed and narrows the gap. She's honing in on me like a cheetah about to take down its prey. I was honestly concerned at what she'd do if she caught up to me. By now, we've already gained a few prying eyes wondering what the hell all the commotion is about, and I'm looking around for an actual manager or employee to help me. At this point, I'm about ready to drop my storage bin and make a run for the exit when all of a sudden a miracle happened. Remember how I said it snows a lot where I'm from and creates slipping hazards? Well, LL was going a little too fast and slipped on a puddle, and she fell. Hard. I guarantee the impact would have registered on the Richter scale. The sound that escaped her lips when she hit the ground was a cross between a moose bellow and a humpback whale mating call. The sound still haunts my dreams occasionally. Now I'm not totally heartless, so I slowly walk up to her, but keep my distance since she was ready to rip my head off like 10 seconds ago. Me. Are you okay? You want me to help you up? I looked into her eyes, and all I saw was pure evil. Satan himself would have shuddered at the glare I received. LL. Get the F away from me, you piece of crap! You shoved me! Screaming and crying at the top of her lungs, several other people had gathered, and finally several employees, she eventually gets helped up. She's still crying and says she's going to sue me for pushing her. Luckily for me, several other customers saw the whole debacle and said she slipped on a puddle. Plus, there were several caution wet floor signs. A manager comes over and speaks with me and LL. LL says she's going to sue the store for having wet floors and that she wants me fired for ignoring the customer and making her run on the wet floor in the first place. Cue to me, still holding my large bin. Manager. He doesn't work here. Also, we have wet floor signs posted. Me. I just wanted to buy my bin and get out of here. This lady's been harassing me. LL's blubbering and obviously embarrassed. Well, someone better help me up then. Some employee helps her and the manager apologizes to me. I go buy my bin and leave. One question, how did you manage to not laugh at her when she fell? And we move on to the next story. No, I'm not a delivery driver. Get the hell out of my car. So, I just got home and finished half of my replacement pizza and thought that I'd share why I have to refer to it as a replacement pizza. Look at the end for the edit to see what happened after I left. So there's a pizza place close to where I live, and sometimes after a long day at work, when I'm not in the mood to cook, I place an order on their app for takeout. When I leave work, I pick it up on my way home. Normally, it goes off without a hitch. Sometimes I even get there right as they cut it and place it in their warming bags. Today, however, things just weren't going my way. As I finally got there, the delivery guy was on his way out, important later. When I was on my way back to my car, up comes the blind B-word, BB. Apparently, she thinks I'm a delivery driver and that they all wear business casual. I'm opening my door and had my pizza on the roof of my car as she stomps up to me and starts yelling. It didn't register what she was saying at first. Long day at the end of a long week with very little sleep, but apparently she had ordered delivery and the guy hadn't delivered it yet, and her little brats at home were hungry. So I managed to get a word in while she takes a breath and try to explain that I'm not the delivery guy. But BB isn't having any of it. BB then stops yelling and grabs my pizza off the roof of my car thinking it's hers. She takes one look at it, realizes it isn't hers, and throws it on the ground. I'm standing there, still a bit shocked at her behavior, when she opens the passenger side door of my car and gets in, apparently looking for more. I finally snap into action and go around and drag her butt out of my car, and, knowing he'd already left, tell her to go inside and yell at the delivery guy. She apparently accepts now that I'm not the delivery guy, and without saying a word, stomps inside, leaving me there with the pizza with extra pavement for a topping. Not willing to give her the benefit of getting away with this crap, I follow her inside, curious as to how the staff would handle this, and to try and get another pizza. BB is in mid-screech already as I walk in and stand by the door. Apparently, she doesn't believe that the delivery guy already left because the dumb butt outside said he was. The guy at the counter, Bob, who's worked there for a few years and is a nice guy, sees me by the door and asks if she's telling the truth. I simply tell him that this B-word is crazy and owes me a pizza. Bob then assures BB that the delivery guy left 5 minutes ago, and apparently she accepts this and starts to walk to the doors. Bob then chimes in and says that since she wouldn't be able to get home before the delivery guy made it there, she could pay here and he'd tell him just to leave it and run. She agrees, mumbling something about them not being as stupid as she thought, though she apparently had a problem with the amount, which wasn't what she was quoted on the phone. Bob told her what was on the receipt, her extra-large vegetarian pizza, a 2-liter of Pepsi, my large pizza, and one of those big cookies. BB goes ape crap at Bob, asking what the F he was trying to pull. Bob, somehow managing to keep a straight face, asked her if what I said was true. She said, "So what if it is?" Bob just says, "You break it, you bought it, simple as that." And BB, in a huff, turns to try and apparently run away and try to get home in time, but stops dead when she realizes I'm still standing there by the door. I just motion with my fingers for her to turn back around and pay. Bob says that he can always call the driver and have him lose the pizza. BB looks genuinely shocked and said we were trying to blackmail her. Over a pizza? Really? After a minute of pouting, she caved and paid, swearing at us the whole time. Then she stomped out, got back into her car, and peeled out of the parking lot like she was being chased by the cops. Bob told me that my new pizza would be about 12 minutes. He says that he added the cookie as a way of apologizing for her and was surprised that she didn't notice it, and also said that he'd go back and void my original order and give me a refund. We laughed, and eventually I got a fresh, hot replacement pizza and the cookie, and I went on my way after thanking Bob again for dealing with her the way he did. While writing this up, I realized Bob never actually called the delivery guy. I should ask him about that next time I go in. Edit. So I went down there earlier today to see how things turned out, and Bob was there. He's always there. Might even live there for all I know, along with the guy who was delivering last night. Bob said he got another angry call from BB when she got home, not long after I left, so she didn't live too far away herself, and she was furious that the pizza wasn't there when she got home. Not realizing that there were other stops on this guy's route, after she hung up, Bob called the delivery guy and filled him in on her and told him just to ring once and leave. Delivery guy gets to BB's lair and can hear BB's spawn playing video games loudly. Not just the game, but the kids were yelling at other people playing online, so the delivery guy decided to ring once, wait a minute, no one answered, and just left the order on the welcome mat. Neither have heard from BB again, so for all they know, it's still out there. And our last story. This morning at the gym. Good morning, friends. I work at a tech company. Coworkers are aware of my account, so I will not say where I work. I was pumping some iron this morning, wearing the t-shirt from my company, and a woman came up to me, actually similar in age to me, and started going on about how bad her experience has been with us. It's important to understand that I don't work with customers directly. I work in quality assurance. Here's the conversation. G. Hey, I have a bone to pick with you. Me. I'm sorry? G. Your company, the shirt you're wearing? Me. Okay, what's up? G. The service I've had with you guys has been just awful. People don't show up when they're supposed to, and it's just been a mess. Me. I'm sorry to hear that. Have you tried contacting our customer support team? They're available 7 to 7 every day. G. No, I haven't, but that's fine because you can help me. Me. Not really. I don't have your account information, and even if I did, I'm not in customer support, and I don't really have the tools to assist you at the moment. Call customer support at 7. They'll be on and ready to help. G. Well, it's your company, and you're here with me right now. Just help me. Tell me what's going on. Me. Call customer support at 7. They will. G. So you're not going to help me? Me. I can't do anything to help you right now. G. Unbelievable. When I do call in, I'll be telling your manager about you. Me. Enjoy your workout. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed today's stories, and we'll see you soon.